Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go-getterism number 575 for April 30th, 2016. Last day of 30th. Last day of April. April was a good month. You know, spring is in full bloom now. We can't deny that. Kids starting to go on their primes. You know, the seniors starting to go on their primes. They eyeing graduation, thinking about their future. Kids that are already in college are looking forward to getting out of there right now. Some colleges will be finished this week, next week. Anyway, tonight what I want to talk to y'all about is that one person that messes it up for everybody. Why has it to be that way? Why does it always have to be that one person that always messes up your mood? You know what I mean? When you're digging everybody around you, everybody else around you, you're digging the scene, everything is alright, and this one person that you've been having a problem with for a while has to show up. And their presence, their energy just gets under your skin. And I'm not talking about one of those situations where you just hating on somebody, where somebody has never done anything to you and you just don't like them for any reason. Even though sometimes there are justifiable reasons for that. But what I'm talking about is when somebody has basically emptied your whole bank of understanding and sympathy for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they have tapped your maybe he or she is not so bad, so much that you just can't see the good in them no more. You're just sick of them. And the sight of them, the look of them, their presence, that if you know that they're in a place that you're going to go, you decide not to go. That type of thing. That's not even, it's different than hate. This is a situation where somebody's energy just really turns you off. Just gets on your nerves. It makes you want to do something to them, or it just makes you feel so uncomfortable that you just, need to get up out of that space. And it's funny because when we start talking about somebody who messes it up for everybody, take it all the way back to elementary school. You know how when you're in elementary school, some of the things that you look forward to is eating, being able to eat in class, having a special day to eat something in class, whether it's baked goods, pizza, whatever, like something that the teacher decided that they were going to do for the class, because everybody in the class did something that was required by the teacher. So maybe it could be attendance. If everybody comes in this month, then we'll have this day, or a special day, pizza day or something like that. Or if nobody is late, or if everybody does well on these tests. And and then it was always one person that messed it up for everybody. And the teacher wouldn't go ahead with that day in spite of that one person. You would think that maybe the teacher would do that because the majority of everybody did well, but this one person messed it up for everybody. The teacher wouldn't go forward with it. And when you think back on it, it's probably a good thing that he or she didn't go forward with it, because they wanted to instill a feeling of teamwork in that classroom. So if you allow one person to mess up everything for the whole team in life, that could have really, really dire consequences later on. And maybe teachers were trying to teach us that without actually telling us. But they know that if one person messed up pizza day or whatever, everybody in the class was going to be like, yo man, why you have to do this, blah 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 blah. We was going to have that field trip, or we was going to have class outside, because that's a popular thing with kids. Have class outside, or be able to take a walk, or something, just a little something. It doesn't take a lot to please kids when they're in school. Little breaks, food and breaks. So one person would mess it up for everything. Or everybody, I should say. Later on, and when we became teenagers and stuff like that, we became more individualistic. So we started to deal with the people that we wanted to deal with. When you're younger, pretty much everybody in your class is your friend. You don't pick and choose that much because you have every class together, so y'all kind of have to roll together. When you get in high school, you start to become more individualized. So you can pick and choose your friends, and you don't, and you can roll with the people that you have more things in common with. It's a little bit different than when you're in elementary school or even middle school. So it can be where one person messes it up for everybody, or it could be like you're cool with everybody, but one person messes it up for you. So sometimes when you can't stand a person's energy, when they just rub you the wrong way, when they just get up under your skin, they have basically depleted your bank of understanding emotions. And what I mean by depleting your bank of understanding emotions, I mean like when you try hard to like somebody, when you try to be cool with them, when you try to say, all right, but maybe he or she is this way because of that, whatever, and you making excuses for them, but they have shown you time and time again that they are what you think they are, or they are what they're showing you that they are, and maybe that just gets on your nerves so bad that you just have to exit yourself from any place that they are. We're not talking about hate. We're talking about a situation where somebody's energy is just messed up for you. You know what I'm saying? So although you may like everything about the area that you're in, you like everybody over here, or everybody in here is cool, the scenery is cool, the setup, the environment, everything is alright. But this one person being there, they're going to mess it up for everybody. Because they're going to do something stupid. They're going to act out. They're going to show out. They're going to act a fool. And you don't want to be a part of that. Crazy thing about it is now that we have social media, now we're dealing with that with people we don't even know. We have these groups that we're a part of online, Facebook groups and things like that. And sometimes sometimes a person will get on a post in the group, or comment on other people's posts in the group, and it just saps the energy out of the group. It just gets on your nerves. And it's a funny feeling because you realize, like, you don't know this person. You've never been around them face to face. You don't really know who they are. The only thing that you really have to go on is what they post and how they conduct themselves online. And sometimes that's not such a great thing. Sometimes it's really a messed up thing. So you go in these groups and you're having a good time on a thread with somebody or some people. Y'all going back and forth, whether it's a good healthy debate or just mindless banter or whatever. And this one person comes on, and either they make it all about themselves or they try to blow up the post and just cause chaos. Some people are just rude. Some people are just ignorant. Some people don't know how to write. Some people they just don't know what to say out of their mouths. It could be for a variety of reasons, but your bank of maybe they are all right emotions have been depleted. Your bank of understanding emotions have suffered all the withdrawals that they can have. So you just gotta, what I'm saying, get away from these people like, yo, I can't stand it. I'm about to block this person online because they tripping. Every time I see their face, it make me mad. Real mad, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It seems like a crazy concept. It actually sounds like something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, like I said, we're talking about people that we don't even know, but we're logging on a regular basis, and we're getting to know people right where they are. So we have the option, or maybe even the job of trying to accept them from right where they are, or we need to either get in another space ourselves, or they need to get somewhere where we can be a little bit more on the same page. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. All I can really say about that is don't feel bad about not liking somebody if they have done things to you that you don't like. Everything doesn't have to be done to you in order for you to have appreciation for it or not. Sometimes people are just bad. Sorry, I don't like to use the word a lot, but it applies sometimes. And you gotta protect yourself. When it comes to protecting yourself, I'm not just talking about, making sure you can put your hands up, block yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about that. Sometimes the best protection that you can get to yourself is to protect this and to protect that. Because those two things will take you real far. They'll protect all of that. They'll make you protect all of that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when it comes to this online stuff, when it comes to people that just sap all of your, I think they're alright, your understanding and energy, remove yourself from them situations. Do what you gotta do. You know? If it's online and y'all have mutual places where y'all gonna run into each other, maybe sometimes the best thing to do is to block people. I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of that. But if it's a situation where you don't want to confront a person, or if they are unapproachable, well, sometimes in order to keep your own sanity, sometimes there are certain things that you shouldn't bear witness to. So remove them from your space. Even if it's just an illusional space. Holla at y'all later though. Yeah. Holla at y'all later. Peace.